Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the third largest Catholic university in the United States. It currently serves more than 16,000 students in its online programs, at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, and at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay.
They wanted you to push and test yourself.
I really enjoyed the learning experience.
It's a thriving community. It's one that you definitely want to be a part of.
Audio Jungle.
Hello and welcome to University Turf Stadium here on the campus of St. Leo University. Tim Simpson alongside with you for today's NCAA Division II and Sunshine State Conference matchup between the University of Tampa Spartans taking on your St. Leo University Lions. Women's lacrosse action coming for you on a Wednesday evening, the rare 7:30 start. As we are getting things underway, Lions are currently ranked at 20th in the nation, and depending on the poll, Tampa's either at 16 or 17 in the nation. Lions, along with the Spartans, are among 5 other ranked teams, along with Florida Southern, Florida Tech, and Rollins College as well. Lions are coming in with a record of 11-4, 2-2 in the conference. Tampa 10-5, also 2-2 in the conference. So this, as we get down to the end of the season, is a huge game for postseason play. Currently, the Lions are in the driver's seat. Top 4 teams get in. Lions are sitting at 4th. Tampa's at 5th. Both teams at 2-2. As this will be at a pivotal game for both of these squads. Kaylin Hansen, in her first year, has jumped out to an 11-win season in her first year, despite following back-to-back games for Florida Southern and Rollins, and they'll finish out this their 2018 season with Florida Tech here at home on Saturday, and that'll be Senior Day. So a couple big games to round out the Lions season as they make a push for postseason play in the conference. At this time, we're going to take a look at the starting lineups. First for Tampa University as the Spartans, as Kelly Gallagher in her 5th season, as I mentioned, 10-5 overall, 2-2 in the conference. On attack will be number 13, Rachel Crawford, number 24, Natalie Caraway, number 27, Megan Singleton, and number 33, Maggie Gladden. In the midfield, 3 of them, Caroline Forrester, Claire Swanson, and Allie Poplar. And then 4 on the defense, Kristen Frazzle, Abby Koklada, and number 21, Alexa Scudella, as well as Emily Stevenson. And in the cage for the Spartans will be the freshman from Evergreen, Colorado, Bridget Sutter. This is how the Lions starting lineup shakes down. Leslie Ferguson, obviously a name to watch. You'll hear me calling her name quite a bit, along with Sabrina Senecor, Lexi Wallstad, and sister Kayla Wallstad on attack. In the midfield, Abby Ross, Sarah Pearson, Delaney Crisco, and Catherine Larson. 3 on the defense, including 2 graduate students, Neely Regan, Amanda Capolo, and Jody Madsen. And in the cage will be the sophomore from Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, number 30, Erin Davis. So as they finish up stick checks, they're going to play the national anthem, and we'll be back for the opening draw control as you're watching St. Leo Lions Women's Lacrosse here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Changed from Domino's Pizza to Domino's because we're more than pizza. Try our specialty chicken, pastas, sandwiches, or stuffed cheesy bread. Choose any two, including medium two-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each.
When you're inspired, you do things better. And when you believe in a greater purpose to healthcare, you see things differently. Because healthcare isn't only about illness and injury, or even medicine. It's about the human spirit. Which is why for over a century, Florida Hospital has gone beyond symptoms and treatments, helping people live healthier, happier lives. This is more than quality expertise and compassion. This is inspired health. Discover the Florida Hospital difference at inspiredtampabay.com.
When I used to fail over and over trying to invent things, everyone said I was crazy. Then I invented this Mama Jamma. Just like this morning when I wanted chicken for breakfast, everyone said I was crazy again. Then I got the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A. Let's review. Crazy? Not crazy. Crazy? Not crazy.
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think. Try the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
When I said I wanted to fly solo across the Atlantic, people said I was crazy. Just like when I said I wanted chicken for breakfast, people said I was crazy again. So then I flew solo across the Atlantic. And then I went to Chick-fil-A and got the new egg white grill. And now I'm flying a victory lap. You know how many likes I'm gonna get on this one? So many likes!
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think. Try the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A.
I sold my dream house to buy my first Domino's store.
I built my store with my bare hands.
I used my college savings to buy my store. It means everything to me.
But we've decided to tear them down.
We love what we do, but not where we do it. Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day.
Honey, what are you doing?
Watching a cow.
Oh, what's it doing?
impressions.
Power up your morning with a new 300-calorie egg white grill. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Domino's has a $7.99 Monday through Thursday carryout deal. But if you carried out Friday through Sunday, you might have felt bamboozled. So we're extending the deal to every day and giving people who paid more a little payback. Like the Smith family, who got free pizza for a year. They love pizza. We gave Brad a day with the Noid. You're welcome. And we gave Rajesh a nightlight. Payback. Go to pizzapayback.com for a chance to get yours and carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 now every day.
Hello?
Hey, Tommy! What did you say to me when I said I was going to invent the telephone?
I said you were crazy.
And what did you say to me this morning when I said I wanted chicken for breakfast?
I said you were crazy.
0 for 2, pal. This new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A is aces.
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think. Try the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A.
The campus has really grown tremendously. Everywhere you look, there's always people putting in new things. The design they crafted for the buildings is tremendous.
After graduation, stepping foot on campus is different. It's just unbelievable.
We just want to help each other. And St. Leo makes it easy because we're such a tight-knit community. We're all in this together.
St. Leo gave me so much. So if I can help St. Leo continue to grow and meet its goals, that is something that I'm very excited to do, and I'm very passionate about it.
Back here at University Turf Stadium as we are rooftop here at St. Leo University. Tim Simpson alongside with you as we are getting set for tonight's women's lacrosse matchup between the Tampa University Spartans and your St. Leo University Lions. As I mentioned, the Lions are coming in 11-4, 2-2 in the SSC. Tampa 10-5, also at an even 500 at 2-2. So a big vital game here for both of these squads as they try to push up to the 4 spot. I was looking through Tampa's schedules, who is coming off the latest win off Palm Beach Atlantic with a 17-4 beating on the road of the Sailfish. And I was scrolling through to see how they were doing against conference. Lost against Tech, lost against Florida Southern. No surprise, 2 of the powerhouses in the country, quite frankly. And I was scrolling through trying to find Rollins, and there they are at the top of the schedule. They played them in the very first game the Spartans had at home, where they ended up beating the number 11 ranked Rollins College Tars 10-6. Now, obviously that was early on in the year. Lions had just faced Rollins as their last opponent. Hung with them pretty well there in the first half, but then eventually the Tars flexed their muscles and came away with a 19-8 victory. So we'll see what team can show up here for Tampa. The team that beat the 11th ranked team in the country in Rollins, or the team that's currently sitting 2-2 in the SSC, trying to face off against a good St. Leo Lions team here at home. We are just about set here for the opening draw control. Tampa will end their season with Embry-Riddle. As I mentioned, St. Leo will end with Florida Tech. So big one here for the Lions. Much more difficult game to end their season as St. Leo, as Delaney Crisco will take the opening draw control. Ross getting inside right away. Ross with a shot and a good save that time by Sutter. Good early action getting Abby Ross going as she came out real aggressive in the game versus Rollins. Abby obviously with family, originally from Orlando, Florida. A lot of family and friends at that game. Came out aggressive, scored a pair of goals for the Lions. Flip it back up top to the points leader, and Ferguson dump it off. Crisco gets inside, and just like that, it's 1-0 St. Leo. So the Lions jump out to a 1-0 lead. Delaney Crisco, who has really blossomed, had a pretty nice freshman year, has really blossomed in her sophomore season. That's goal number 30 for her on the year.
St. Leo goal scored by number 21, Delaney Crisco.
So Lions with a strong start, 2 shots on goal, 1 goal on the board. And we'll come right back to midfield for another draw control. Forrester and Pearson. And at center X. Pearson with a little flick, ball still loose. Sarah gets tripped up, no call. But it's going to be the hustle of Abby Ross, who got it momentarily, but she can't control it. Now it's Forrester, and we'll see the Tampa attack for the first time tonight. Game time a half an hour later, trying to deal a little less with that sun coming over their eyes. It should be almost set in roughly 20 minutes or so. So we'll still have it for the majority of the first half, which is unfortunate because Aaron Davis will be looking into it here on the right side. Forster now with it up top as they continue to swing it around. Lions staying with their patented zone defense. Regan just kind of floating. Now she'll head back up top. Sweeney looking to attack, seeing nothing there. Now 30 on the shot clock here for the Spartans. Going up top, they get one. Crisco turns her away over on the slide and forces the Spartans to continue to move that ball. Caraway didn't like what she saw. Cut off by Regan, and tough break for the Lions. 12 on the shot clock, and we're going to have a free position shot coming up here for the Spartans. And it will be Caroline Forster, the junior, to take it from Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Aaron Davis coming up strong, though, eating that one up. And a quick outlet here to Abby Ross on the near side. So a great start for the Lions. They get a shot from Ross early. They get a goal from Crisco, and Aaron Davis seems to be on her game. She makes this team go for sure. When she is making saves, this team is hard to beat. Abby Ross looking for some help, getting cut around. And there's a push on Caraway. Trying to get it over to Ferguson. She will save before it goes out the near sideline. Lexi Wallstead now with it behind the cage. Ferguson with it now. Kayla Wallstead didn't see anyone. She'll step in, and looks like a free position shot coming up here for the Lions. Kayla Wallstead to take it. She had 31 goals on the year, 15 coming from this spot. See if she can give the Lions a 2-0 lead. Good save there by Sutter. She's made a pair of nice saves here to keep this a 1-goal game. Maybe able to hear a car alarm going off from behind us in the adjacent parking lot. Tampa back on attack, a wide open cutter in the middle of the field. Good defense by Neely to turn her away. That could have been a quick fast break goal and a tie ball game for Tampa. Crawford trying to slip it inside. That one went off the pipe. Crawford to Swanson, and the run out with Kayla Wallstead. And boy, she's got speed to burn. Lions did a quick little 3-on-2. Wallstead trying to slide inside, gets bumped, loses it, and comes out with it as the Tampa defense. Ferguson trying to push off Singleman. Tampa offense to start once again. They've made a couple nice plays. There's another nice save, just swallowing that ball from the sophomore Maggie Gladden. Larson will slither her way by the defense. Ferguson now with it. Lions will set up their offense and get set. Tampa's going to come out in his zone, and Kaylin Hansen was hoping that was going to be the case. Trying to get it on over to Ross, and a good slide on up by Forrester. Caroline coming down the other way now with it. Excuse me, that's Frizzle, not Forrester. 9, not 6. Tampa back on attack, as this is going to be a dogfight all night. I already feel it. Wobble of a shot, and it went in. So, barring the stick check, Tampa has tied this game at 1.
Tampa goal scored by number 5, Kayla Kusovinsky.
And it's going to be the freshman from Smithtown, New York, Kayla Kosubinski. The midfielder making her presence felt and tying this game up at 1. Pearson, and this time it's going to be Poplar in the middle for the draw control. Crisco's going to come away with it, get bumped, and they will get the foul. Crisco a quick flying up to Lexi Walston. I'd like to see Lexi be a little more aggressive here. She gets by 1. Ball is deflected with a great stick by, nearly thrown away. Okula nearly put that one in her own cage. Luckily Sutter was wide. Walstead nearly had a break, but couldn't quite handle the long distance pass. Here come the Spartans. Behind the cage, nice little turn and save that time by Aaron Davis. Kind of faked a pass to a cutter down the middle, instead just ripped one on cage. And that's Davis's 3rd save already in this one. Crisco now with it, gives it up to Larson. Larson can move in the midfield. She gets by 3 Spartans. Lexi Walstead heading behind the cage now. So get a little switch. Kayla's going to give it up to Ferguson as they run a couple shots by her. They're trying to get Ross here on the backside with the cutter, but they can't quite get it to her. Now they do. Late. Help comes late. I think Kayla might have got a little shook up on that. Got a stick on the hand, it looks like. Wesley Ferguson trying to get in front and turn. And she couldn't quite do that, and then they get her again for the second whistle. Vaquero nearly threw that one away. Good catch that time by Gladden. Score knotted up at 1. 9 minutes gone in this one. 30 on the shot clock now. They get another one. She's trying to bully her way, and they're going to say an offensive charge. So even though it was Poplar, the one that probably took the most damage, she's the one that commits the foul, and it's going to be Lions ball as they try to... Oh, good move there on the far sideline by Larson. Larson trying to shake a couple, and now we'll give it up to help. Ferguson slithering inside, spin move, free position shot coming up here for Leslie. Leslie coming into the game was sitting at 98 career points, so 2 points away from 100 in her career, thanks to her 58-goal season she's had in her junior year. Bounce shot, she went quick and went wide. Lexi Wallstead right there to back it up. Go right back to Ferguson up top. Kayla Wallstead, a couple nice moves. Tries to spin it. Crisco somehow gets inside and makes it a 2-1 ball game. Delaney Crisco with a phenomenal move. Somehow not only pick up the ground ball, to slither her way in the 8-meter arc and get off her second shot and her second goal of the evening. And she's now on the board for 31.
St. Leo goal scored by number 21, Delaney Crisco.
31 goals, 34 assists for the sophomore midfielder, and good things have come for her. Picked up ground ball number 26 on the year. Which is 5th on the team. But more importantly, the Lions take a 1-0 lead on the scoreboard. Just under 10 minutes gone here in the first half. Crisco's got to scoop up this draw control. Got bumped on the deflection. They will make the call with a push. Tampa fans not too pleased with it as they had to split crowds a little bit. Same here with the Lions. The men will be playing in 12 minutes down at the University of Tampa. So it's tough. It's, you know, which games do you want to watch? You know, you got two great ones coming for you. And that's the luxury when you have two TVs. You just put them side by side, flick on the Sunshine State Conference app on your Roku or Apple device, and get the best of both worlds. Hopefully I have the volume up for this game now. Leslie Ferguson here with another free position shot, trying to make it a 2-goal advantage. She has been almost automatic from this spot. 32 goals, but she's got to be stuck here. She was 32 of 40 before that attempt. As Tampa came up with a big play. Ferguson gets a deflection on a long pass to break it up. Leslie coming inside, and she got bumped. She wanted to just almost play the advantage, similar to soccer, and keep going, but they're going to call her back now. They certainly lightened up some of the positional changes here for women's lacrosse in the past year. I wonder if that might be another one. If it's an advantage, you can just play on. If not, the official's going to call you back. Larson's going to get there right before it goes out the sideline on the far side. 55 on the shot clock now. Glorious thing about women's lacrosse is not really a need to show you the shot clock all the time because it doesn't really come in play. That's sped up the game, which was the intent of the shot clock coming into this year. But there's been, at least here at University of Tampa Stadium, very few shot clock violations. Well, it hasn't been a few. Is goals by Abby Ross. She's been phenomenal. That's her 22nd goal of the year, but she has been just lighting up the record books. As a senior now here in the green and gold.
St. Leo
the Orlando,
Girls 4,
Florida
number
native.
4, Abby Ross.
Lions take a 3-1 lead. Tampa wants to take a timeout and talk it over. We will as well. 18-13, Lions up by 2.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us!
Hey, what do you think that sign says?
Eat more
What is Well, it's the start of a word. Something like eat more cheese or eat more chili.
chocolate. Eat more chocolate.
No, it's chowder.
Chickpeas.
Chimichangas.
Cheesecake.
Chewing gum. It could be chewing gum.
That's not how you spell chicken. I'm pretty sure.
These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any 2 of Domino's new bread twists or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Back here at University Turf Stadium, Tim Simpson alongside with you. Lions with a 3-1 advantage here versus the University of Tampa Spartans. Thanks to a pair of goals by Delaney Crisco, and then the latest goal scorer, Abby Ross, coming off the stick of Kayla Wallstad, putting her in her 22nd goal of the year. That was Kayla's 15th assist. Kayla Kosabinski getting the lone goal here for Tampa, the freshman getting the Spartans on the board, which actually tied the game at 1. Lions led pretty much right from the get-go, less than a minute into the game. They led from 6 minutes from there on out. Not before Tampa found the equalizer, but 3.5 minutes later, Crisco said, no, I'm going to take the lead right back with a goal of her own. Now with the Ross goal, it's a 2-goal cushion. The Lions are right back on attack. Draw controls 4-1 in favor of St. Leo. That has been the difference. They have not got to the offensive end very much has the Spartans, and when they have, Aaron Davis has been rock solid in the cage. Kayla Wallstead looking inside. Ross will cut on out. Send 2 cutters from the right side is Ferguson and Pearson. Neither of them could get open. Now they're going to drag it behind the cage. Ross took her eye off the ball, and there's going to be 27 on the shot clock now. And still with enough time, but they're going to have to move it a little bit quicker. Gets it inside. Ross gets pushed. Long shot goes wide. So to be 15 on the clock and counting. They're going to have to get a shot off quick in 5 as this is going to roll out towards the edge, and it's going to be on offside, so no shot clock violation with 1 second on it. Fortunate there for the Lions as they can get back a little bit and get their defense set up. Kayla Wallstead trying to turn Singleman, and they force him out of bounds as the Lions bench erupts on the sideline. Head coach Caitlin Hansen loves the effort from the defense. That's going to be one great way to beat Tampa. Just don't let them possess the ball. Behind the cage is Lexi. She'll give it up to Senecor. She's been pretty quiet tonight, Sabrina, after she was one of the lone Sparks last year in the 2017 season. Sabrina coming in as a freshman just provided that energy. She seemed to be the only one that wanted to celebrate when they scored. Inside, great pass. Kayla with her second assist, and right on cue, Sabrina puts that one in. A great cut from the sophomore center court, and Kayla finds her right in the middle. The junior with her 16th assist on the year. Sabrina Senecor now 28 goals on the season, and she is approaching the 30-goal mark as well. And she's 2 away from that. As she can get there, she'll be the 4th teammate to reach that mark, along with Leslie Ferguson, Kayla Wallstad, and Delaney Crisco. Pearson and Forrester in the middle here for another draw control. As I mentioned, the Lions 4-1. And it's really been great play from their wings. Crisco has 3 out of the 4 draw controls. Pearson pops it up. Loose ball this time is going to find Forrester. And Tampa will be on offense. Behind the cage now with his Gladden. She'll give it up. Kosabinski misses that pass, but she'll have plenty of time and room to pick that one up. Lions with a 4-1 lead here. So nearly halfway through the first half. 15-10 left to go. Spinning, I think they're going to foul on Jody. You know, you can really obviously talk about the Lions offense and what an improvement they've been this year over, over past years. 244 goals on the year, but it's been the defense as that shot goes low and wide from Maggie Gladden. But you kind of wonder where this team would be if they didn't bring back a pair of graduate students in Amanda Capolo and Jody Madsen. Where this team might be defensively. Neely Regan obviously played midfield quite a bit last year. They made the switch, bring her on the back line, and it's proved dividends in the Lions' success this season. Great defense again, 15 on the shot clock now. Weaving inside is Swanson, and she gets the Spartans back within 2. Claire Swanson, nifty little move there, the sophomore from Cheyenne, Wyoming, as it's now a 2-goal game. As I mentioned, the men are down at Tampa, taking on the Spartans. That's a battle of 2 and 3 in the conference. Tampa, perennial powerhouse in the conference. Men's lacrosse 5-0 in conference, however. So that's going to be a great game as well. That's supposed to be first face-off at 8 o'clock, so we'll definitely keep an eye on that throughout this one as well. Back on attack, 2 straight draw controls taken by the Spartans. The defense going to have to bail them out again here for the Lions. There's the goal scorer, Swanson. Up top, trying to get by, losing it. Good ride there by Crisco. Forcing Caraway to cough that one up. However, she did get it right back. Cutter coming down Main Street. Couldn't find him, was Spartans. Caraway again loses it. And here comes Ross. Ross off to the races. Tampa trying to get back defensively. They have numbers, are the Lions. And they will just slow it down a little bit here and let their offensive set get into it. Good turnover there caused by Abby Ross, and she then follows it up by picking up the ground ball. Leslie, good pass. Kayla Wallstead inside, gets pushed before the shot. So it should be a free position shot coming up. Lines are 0 for 3. Pretty uncharacteristically of them. And that is where they have hung their hat for the most part. 86 goals for them on 144 attempts. Wallstead, that one gets turned away by Sutter as well. Looked like right off the forearm. So Lions 0 for 4 tonight. They're nearly a 60% free position percentage team. Just got to give it up to good goaltending now. Inside, Forrester gets turned around. Regan was the one that turned her around. Tampa fans, again, just not agreeing with the call. Four to 2, whistle blown. They're going to stop the clock. Not really sure what for. Free position shot coming up here for the Spartans, however. They are 0 for 2. See if Aaron Davis can stand strong again. And they won't elect to take a shot that time as Caraway will swing it back out and let the offense go back to life. 40 on the shot clock now. Pretty low scoring affair so far, 4-2. Hasn't really favored the Lions this season. Slip inside, good stick that time by Capolo to knock it down, and here comes Crisco the other way. Delaney with good speed. Gets it on up. Lexi trying to find someone inside. Gets it to Senecor, at least momentarily, before it got knocked off her stick. And a good pickup that time by Sweeney. So Capolo forces the great turnover. Lions aren't able to cash in. And here comes Tampa. Spinning back inside. Great save that time by Davis. Just getting a piece of that one and fighting it off. Fourth save of the night by Davis. Slipped inside, and that's just a top shelf shot that time by Caroline Forrester. Midfielder cashes in as it's now, barring a stick check, just a 1-goal game.
Tampa goal scored by number 6, Caroline Forrester, assisted by number 13, Rachel Clark.
Lions will take a timeout. We will take a timeout with them. St. Leo hanging on to a 4-3 advantage.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Every 6 seconds, a Domino's pizza lover's dreams are dashed by one Sally Soul Smasher in the group who wants a salad instead. Eat a pizza once in a while!
Luckily, we love pizza so much, we're introducing salads to our menu, so nobody can veto pizza night. So tell those lettuce lovers, listen up! There's no reason to ruin pizza night now.
Order a medium 2-topping pizza and a delicious Domino's salad for only $5.99 each.
Pizza's good!
here at University Turf Stadium. Tim Simpson alongside with you. 4-3 Lions lead it. Tampa's put together back-to-back goals coming off the stick of Claire Swanson and Caroline Forrester. As it's now just a 4-3 game. We knew Tampa wasn't going to lay down and die after going down 4-1, but they have stormed back with a vengeance as they have been in control. And to no surprise, when two draw controls go down on offense, score twice. There's a reason why this game is 4-3, with the draw controls also being 4-3, both in favor of the Lions. Crisco picks up her 4th of the night. See what the Lions can do offensively here. They've struggled a couple times now as Tampa, it seems like almost after that timeout, they've been able to spell kind of some of the offense that the Lions like to do. There's another bad pass, luckily picked up by Anna Tamayo. Recently just came in. Up top, that one's going to go wide. Ferguson trying to get there, and she will. Great hustle there from the junior goal scorer. Crisco, triple team. Ferguson inside. Kayla Wallstead. Oh, she should have shot it. She got bumped, a little shook, and didn't go right away. She was on the doorstep of the crease. She is going to have a free position shot, however. But I'm just surprised she didn't let that one rip. Wallstead 15 for 24 on the year. Kayla, low bounce shot, still loose. It's going to be just rolled into the crease where Sutter can take it there. And Bridget, freshman goalkeeper, has played well here at the big lights. That should be her 5th save of the night. Good ball getting it to Wines checking too, but she'll throw it away. Ferguson trying to get inside. Gets shoved off. No call as Tampa defense now back. Lions get a fresh clock though with 80 on it. Inside, flag is up. We have an FPS coming here. And it's got to be Catherine Larson. Larson 4 for 12, so just 33%. Trying to get a big one here. That one got deflected. It's going to stay with the Lions. I don't know if that was saved or just blocked in front. Lions 0 for 5. Mention this is a 60% free position shot team. I don't know if it's just poor shot selection or if it's just good Tampa defense, as we see it right there, right on cue. Oakland got the deflection, but Tampa will throw it right away. Ross gets inside, and Lions can go back to work here on the offensive end. Larson gets pushed off the ball. They get it back to Ferguson up top. Nice little flick inside, and Sarah Pearson with a spotty goal. Able to just put that one off the pipe, lower 90. 5-3, Lions lead it.
St. Leo goal scored by number 16, Sarah Pearson. Assisted by number 2, Leslie Ferguson.
So Lions take back a 2-goal lead. which is exactly what they needed because they have been scoreless for nearly 8 minutes now. They need to stop the bleeding a little bit as Tampa is slowly starting to get back into it, drawing within a goal. This will give the Lions a little bit of breathing room and the confidence go back out there. Pearson, it's her 18th goal of the year. Ferguson with her 14th assist of the year, so she's sitting right on 99 for career points. Tampa takes the draw control. It's 5-4 now as they get inside. Davis with a save, and it's going to be Pearson coming out with it. Pearson to Ferguson, quickly up to Wallstead. Kayla going on a little 3-on-3. And now she'll dump it out. Tamayo will wisely wait for some troops as the Spartan defense is back. .7:10 left to go first half. Ferguson sluthers inside, gets bumped, sends down a player, and it's going to be a foul on Leslie. Ferguson trying to chase down Stevenson. Stevenson will just head back to Sutter, and Lions can just man up and try to deny them the ball. This one inside. Pearson nearly got a stick on that. Said it's going to be Poplar the other way. Poplar getting warded off by Ferguson. She'll eventually dump it down to Crawford. And Tampa can now go to work in their offensive zone. Behind the cage, Swanson, she'll give it on up and nearly threw it away there. Finally pick up the ball on the ground. Up top, over to Forrester. Trying to spin off a defender with Sweeney. 20 on the shot clock now as Lions have forced them to burn some serious clock. Great pass inside, but they couldn't quite connect. Quality pass there from Rachel Crawford. Polo long pass up, and Regan give it on over here to Ross here on the near side. Senecor will bring it down to her spot. Fine, will stay out there. Ferguson now getting drawn up as looks like Tampa has gone a little bit to a man-to-man. Larson, a shot, and they make a save. Phenomenal one by Sutter again. Freshman is playing well, keeping the Spartans close in this one with some top-notch saves. Near sideline, great catch. Crawford. 5-3 Lions lead it. Tampa back on attack, trying to draw within one. 4:15 left to go now, first half. 45 on the shot. Forster sees a pair of sticks in her vision. So Regan continues to just kind of float around the ball. Inside, Capola with a good stick to deny the passing lane. Tampa didn't even attempt it. 25 now. Regan up top. Neely gets beat, a little flip inside. Shot a lot of contact there. Poplar was the one that got bumped. And they'll have a free position shot of their own. going to be the fourth opportunity. Tampa's taking 2 shots. They're calling it empty both times, and they didn't elect to shoot in their third attempt. There's a low bouncing ball. Davis didn't get it with her stick, got it with her chest. It might have been off the right shoulder. Makes a save regardless. Crisco nearly came away with a fast break the other way. Shot high, and they'll stay with the Spartans. .310 now left to go first half. Lions clinging on to that 2-goal lead. Flipping it back to the far side. Crawford trying to come around with it. Flipped inside off the pipe. Forrester just couldn't quite locate that one. Now some of the baseball players coming on over after their free youth camp today that they held at Thomas E. Southern Stadium. Catch their women's lacrosse team in action. It's a good one so far. 5-3 Lions lead it. 60 on the possession clock as Tampa did get the fresh shot clock after the pipe shot. Forrester getting rode by Larson. She's got to draw a free position shot. Forrester to take it here for Tampa. That one's well high. Didn't really have a shot. Slip inside. Defense not ready. Aaron Davis is stepping outside the crease to just swallow that one up. Sophomore just continues to ball out here at University Turf Stadium. Quickly up the other way, they get it to Ferguson. Davis now with 8 saves in the contest. Lions can take almost all of this one. 60 on the shot clock. Now 90 seconds on the game clock. And that's exactly what the Lions are going to do with it. They're just going to eat some clock and look, they just get a quality possession. Maybe they put one off the pipe and really just hold it for the last shot. Tampa knows that's exactly what they're going to do. 30 now on the clock. Inside, Larson with a goal. The speedy midfielder just gets inside and wills that one past the Tampa defense. 23rd goal of the year for number 23, Katherine Larson, as it's now a 6-3 lead for the Lions. So Pearson coming back here to take another draw control here at midfield with Forrester. It's been 6 and 16 just about all night. Poplar has slid in there a couple times for Tampa. Watch Crisco coming off the wing. She's got 4 draw controls for the Lions. Forrester with 3. Now Forrester tying the game high with 4 with that latest one. That's exactly what Tampa needs. Shot clock is off. 50 seconds and counting. Tampa can hold for the last shot, and I expect them to do just that. Flying cutters left and right as they're going to check one out, try to get a substitution, get a little more offense on the field. Mishandled pass. Regan has got to beat him to it. And the Lions with a big stop. That's going to add some momentum going in to half. But they're not done. They're going to try to break for more. 12 on the clock. Larson Now on up, Tamayo with it, 7 seconds. Anna trying to slide inside. Great pass. Oh, nearly had it to Walstad. Kayla would have been on the doorstep. Lions take a 6-3 lead into the half. Great half for them. Aaron Davis, 8 saves. Crisco, a pair of goals, along with 5 ground balls and 4 draw controls. As we will step aside, we'll be back for second half action, and we'll have some first half stats. You're watching St. Leo Women's Lacrosse here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves. Our vision, our heart, our drive to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the third largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 16,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
The campus has really grown tremendously. Everywhere you look, there's always people putting in new things. The design they crafted for the buildings is tremendous.
After graduation, stepping foot on campus is different. It's just unbelievable.
We just want to help each other. And St. Leo makes that easy because we're such a tight-knit community. We're all in this together.
St. Leo gave me so much. So if I can help St. Leo continue to grow and meet its goals, that is something that I'm very excited to do, and I'm very passionate about it.
When I said I wanted to fly solo across the Atlantic, people said I was crazy. Just like when I said I wanted chicken for breakfast, people said I was crazy again. So then I flew solo across the Atlantic. And then I went to Chick-fil-A and got the new egg white grill. And now I'm flying a victory lap. You know how many likes I'm gonna get on this one? So many likes!
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you think. Try the new Egg White Grill from Chick-fil-A.
Changed from Domino's Pizza to Domino's because we're more than pizza. Try our specialty chicken, pastas, sandwiches, or stuffed cheesy bread. Choose any two, including medium two-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each.
Honey, what are you doing?
Watching a cow.
Oh, what's it doing?
Impressions.
Power up your morning with a new 300-calorie Egg White Grill. Only at Chick-fil-A.
I sold my dream house to buy my first Domino's store.
I built my store with my bare hands.
I used my college savings to buy my store. It means everything to me.
But we've decided to tear them down.
We love what we do, but not where we do it. Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day.
Back here at University Turf Stadium, Tim Simpson alongside with you. Lions have a 6-3 lead at the half, as they have been just playing a really, really solid game. Obviously scoring a bit, but also the defense has been absolutely stellar. And I think we got to start off here with Aaron Davis. 8 saves during the first half, just allowing the 3 goals for a save percentage of 72.7, as they have played absolutely stellar. The Lions have caused 6 turnovers out of the 9 for the Spartans as well. Capolo, Regan, Madsen, all with active sticks, as well as Delaney Crisco, who's probably having, maybe not her best game, but probably her most important game of the season. She's got 2 goals on a pair of shots, 5 ground balls, and 4 draw controls. She has been dominating the draw control spot here for the Lions, which is, proof for them to get into the offensive zone and, get into their sets and get some work done. Lions are perfect 11 for 11 on clears. Tampa is 9 for 12. The most surprising stat, I'd probably say, of the game is the free position shot. For Tampa, they are shooting at 42%, 50 for 119 coming into the game. For the Lions, they are shooting 86 for 144, nearly 60% coming into the game. Teams are combined 0 for 10. Tampa 0 for 4, Lions 0 for 6. Tampa even elected not to shoot one, just, for positioning everything. Caraway decided to bring it back out and rather set up the offense. So it's kind of been an interesting game from that standpoint. That's kind of where the Lions have, had their bread and butter for sure. So we will, we're going to step aside in a couple minutes before second half, as we will be back after this. Second half, don't go anywhere.
When I used to fail over and over trying to invent things, everyone said I was crazy. Then I invented this Mama Jamma. Just like this morning when I wanted chicken for breakfast, everyone said I was crazy again. Then I got the new Egg White Grill from Chick-fil-A. Let's review. Crazy? Not crazy. Crazy? Not crazy.
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think. Try the new Egg White Grill from Chick-fil-A.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us!
These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any two of Domino's new bread twists or medium two-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Back here at University Turf Stadium, Tim Simpson alongside with you. Lions with a 6-3 lead over the Tampa Spartans as teams have switched sides, and we are just about set for second half action. I'm just absolutely blown away. Teams are combined 0 for 10 on free position shots. Tampa will take the opening draw control here of the second half. Try to quickly get it on over to Forrester was Swanson. She met the stick of Sarah Pearson. Back outside the 12-meter mark as Tampa will set up the offense now. Tampa being patient on offense right now, just continues to swing the ball around. Crawford now with it here on the near side. Carly Vaccaro, little flip on over. Gladden gave it up. 35 on the clock now. Caro again. She's the big stick of Catherine Larson. So I was told it was a buggy first half on the field, especially if you're just standing still. 12 on the shot clock. Lions defense holding strong. They go behind the cage now. Try to get a free cutter. Aaron Davis cuts that down right away. Good defensive stop to start off the second half for the Lions. Larson gets by one, and we'll see the Lions offense for the first time here in the second half. First and getting inside, she got bumped, and there will be a call. Leslie trying to go to work here for St. Leo. As mentioned, 32 of 40 coming into today's game. Shot high off the crossbar. Pearson tried to pick it up. It'll be scooped up by Larson. Fresh shot clock here for St. Leo. As the Lions will work it around the perimeter once again. Tampa has switched it up and has gone man. So we'll see what the Lions can do on offense here versus man-to-man Spartan defense. Good spin there from Senecor. got pushed off it, nearly was able to put it in off Sutter. Nearly kicked that one back into the cage. Senecor with a nifty little spin move. Good hack there by Kayla Wallstad. Ball still loose. It's going to be picked up by Larson. Larson gets touched up, and there will be a foul. Fouls are 10-8. With the Spartans being the aggressor. Crisco, ooh, shot in the back right there from Scadello. Ferguson now with it there on the near side. They'll go behind the cage to Tamayo. Anna has been playing some big minutes here for the Lions as of late. And they need there. Not a lot of substitutions. Team isn't overly deep for the Lions. A lot of injuries as well as some other things have gone wrong for St. Leo. You're not going to hear Caitlin Hansen complain one bit though. Ferguson. This time, see if one team can get a free position goal. Shot low, a little bit of a change up. Sutter swallows that one up. 0 for 12 are the teams. Lions are 0 for 8. Spartans 0 for 4. Sutter just made her 9th save of the contest. Going down to the ground, I think it's going to be a foul on Ferguson. As Sweeney takes a tumble. Shannon now gets a little double team from Kayla Wallstad and Leslie. McNeil looks like fresh legs for the Spartans. Don't think we saw her all first half, or so I don't remember calling her name. 5 minutes gone, getting inside, and somehow slithering between all the sticks is Claire Swanson. And it's now a 2-goal Lion lead.
Number goal scored by number 12, Claire Swanson, assisted by number 11, Holly DePalma. Go! Way to work, Black, come on! Get one more! Back at him, Lion!
So Tampa gets the goal. It's going to be Claire Swanson coming off the 6th assist of Carly Vaquero. And Spartans strike first here in the second half. Update from the men's game. They are knotted up at 4:3:06 left to go in the game versus the Tampa Spartans. Lady Spartans win the draw control as they've now taken 7 of 12, and a good cut there from Aaron Davis shut down the pass. Caro moving forward with it now. Regan a bump up high. Polo chases the attack behind the cage. .24 minutes left to go, second half. St. Leo with a 2-goal advantage. Inside, Vaccaro with the quick shot was able to fool Davis. And now it's just a 1-goal game. Lions midfielders and defense huddle up to figure out what went wrong there as Carly Vaquero gets inside, gets her first goal of the game to go along with her 1 assist. and has brought the Spartans within one.
Keep it up, Black! Come on, Black!
A couple big draw control wins. Jillian Bontempo will now get into the middle with Caroline Forrester. Caitlin Hansen going with a little more height here in midfield. Ball still loose. Crisco nearly just bullied her way through that ball, but instead flipped it in the stick of Swanson. 3 straight draw controls as Spartans now lead that category by 3-8-5. Now they're threatening again for the tie. Forrester gets turned around after a great pass. Find her cutting. Kara's been a great spark. The sophomore from Mooresville, North Carolina, has come on for the Spartans and has played extremely well. Great save that time by Davis, shutting the door of Kayla Kosabinski.
Kick it off, here it comes!
Teams have still not put in a free position shot. Tampa nearly 40%. Lions nearly 60%. And teams are combined 0 for 13. Bouncing ball coming down the other way. Senecor tried to just chop it out of the stick of Stevenson. Said Tampa gets the ground ball on their own end and spinning back around was Paige Johnson. Far side, Bontempo trying to stay with the midfielder. Davis nearly made a great play behind the cage going for the save. In front, she makes a great stop right at the goal mouth, shutting down Forrester. Actually, no, that was Kosabinski again. So back-to-back fantastic saves from Aaron Davis.
Hey, pressure it, pressure it! There you go, Carl, come on, man, there! Carl, stay with her!
Davis with it, she's getting pressured. She's just gonna flip it on over to Capolo. Lions have used up a lot of clock trying to get out of their own end. That's another pass that gets left that time by Madsen. Coming inside, it's going to be a wide open shot. Swanson on the doorstep, and she has just tied this game. Hat trick for Claire, and it's a 6-6 game. 3 straight goals to start off the second half for Tampa. So the Lions unable to get out of their own defensive third. Just were forced by the Tampa pressure, and Tampa with a tie ball game. Kayla Hansen wants to talk it over, and I don't blame her. Knotted up at 6, 21-18 left to go, second half.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
From court
to court and lane to lane under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Back here, University Turf Stadium, knotted up at 6 after the timeout taken by the Lions. Had to stop the bleeding somehow. 3 straight goals given up by the Spartans. They have knotted this game up. It's going to be Von Tempo and Forrester here at midfield. And it was Delaney Crisco only draw controls early in this one. There's been 4 here in the second half, and she has not had one. Forrester is going to handle this one and pick up her 6th draw control of the evening. Vaquero has been a spark for this Spartan offense here in the second half. And a goal and an assist here in the half alone. Foul call, nearly 9.5 gone in the second half, as it's been all Tampa here since they've switched sides. Lions haven't scored since the 1 minute mark left to go in the first half, so nearly, well, 10 minutes now. 25 on the shot clock. Lions playing stellar defense. Try to get inside. It's going to be a foul on Larson. Vaccaro forcing the call. 21 on the clock. Yeah, false start. Yeah, going the other way.
That's on you, ref. That's on you, ref.
Knotted up at 6. Maybe that's the break the Lions needed. Crisco's going to come out with it. Delaney now being hounded from behind.
Pressure.
Ross has got to sprint her way up the sideline, get it to Senecor, and the Lions have a clear. Lions were a perfect 11 for 11 to start this game. Since then, they're 2 for 6. Smile back up top. Flip inside Senecor. Would like to see Sabrina go with that little spin move she showed us there to start the second half. Ferguson draws a pair. They get it on to Crisco. Finds the open. And she gets bodied. Free position shot coming up. Lions need this. They need this in the worst way. Just to capture back some momentum, not to mention the lead. Crisco, 2 goals in the game, looking for the hat trick. Shot high and just wide. Larson inside, heard the stick, and you see the stick broken on the play. They're gonna have to get a new one. That's how hard that contact was. Osabinski with the broken stick for Spartans. First and inside. Shot low. Bad angle shot. Sutter made the save. Sutter gives it up as the Spartans going the other way with it. Bump is Sweeney. She stays with it, however. Gets it on over to her teammate, Scudillo. Tampa's offense can go back to work, and it's been all Spartan here in the second half. 3 goals. The Lions are in a dogfight. Both teams trying to vie for that 4th spot in the conference. 4 teams to get in, as Southern, Tech, and Rollins all look to be pretty good bets. Tampa does have the tiebreak over Rollins. They beat them 10-6 first game of the year. The Lions playoff hopes on the line here. So they draw a tough task versus Tech after this. Shot high, saved by Davis. Stay with the Spartans with 17 on the clock. Oh, actually, they're going to reset it, yeah, because of the save. Inside Vaccaro, great stick that time by Neely. Bodies hit the floor. Carly Vaccaro has been everywhere this second half. Free position shot coming up. They rush her right away, and she's able to drop it inside. Crisco and Capolo got there, and I'm not sure how she hung on to it, but that's the first free position shot and goal of the game. Second goal of the night, 3rd point for Vaccaro. And she has just played inspired lacrosse here in the second half.
Come on, Sarah!
Coming in 17 points on the season. Which is 10th on the team, but the sophomore coming up big when the Spartans need it most. Draw control taken by Crisco, and that's exactly what the Lions needed. Delaney's 5th of the game. Offense has been non-existent here for St. Leo. Whistle blown, not exactly what they saw. They're going to run clock a little bit. And now they're going to be good to go. So I guess clock can start. Maya behind the cage gets it to Senecor. She gets pressured by Stevenson. Inside, Kayla turns, lost it, and just dumping it into the crease is Frizzle. Lions can just not break through this man-to-man pressure. Crisco dealing with Swanson. Players had a nice game for Tampa. 3 out of the 7 goals. $15:50 left to go, second half. Tampa with a 1-goal advantage. Coming out the free position shot of Carly Vaccaro. Gladden, she's no room, but she'll swing it back here to the near side. Little dump for Caro in the crease for sure. I think they're going to give it the push first. They're going to go with the extension of the 8-meter arc, which is good news for the Lions. That's a really, really tough angle to score from. And they're not even going to try. Instead, they get a slip inside. A shot by Gladden. It went wide, but free position shot. Potentially number 7 coming here for the Spartans. This one dead on. Good save that time by Davis, and they just shovel it inside as Swanson, and a 2-goal Tampa lead. And that's just a phenomenal play by Tampa. Davis makes the big save. Defense can't clear it right away. And Swanson just off the ground ball just kind of swipes at it, quite frankly. And is able to just beat Davis low. 8-6 now. Lions need to try to orchestrate something on the offensive end to get back into it. Ferguson, Senecor, all been quiet. Wall said they haven't been on attack that long. Timeout on the field. Tampa up by 2, 15-13 left to go. Well, I thought it was a timeout. Looks like they're going to check the stick, so kind of a brief timeout. We will step aside and we'll be back after this.
Domino's has a $7.99 Monday through Thursday carryout deal. But if you carried out Friday through Sunday, you might have felt bamboozled. So we're extending the deal to every day and giving people who paid more a little payback. Like the Smith family, who got free pizza for a year. They love pizza.
We gave Brad a date with the Noid.
You're welcome.
And we gave Rajesh a nightlight.
Payback. Go to pizzapayback.com for a chance to get yours and carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 now every day.
Hello?
Hey, Tommy! What did you say to me when I said I was going to invent the telephone?
I said you were crazy.
And what did you say to me this morning when I said I wanted chicken for breakfast?
I said you were crazy.
0 for 2, pal. This new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A is aces.
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think. Try the new egg white grill from Chick-fil-A.
So back here at University Turf Stadium, stick check did pass, so it is a 2-goal lead for the Tampa Spartans. Pearson now back here at midfield. Try to battle with Forrester again. Crisco will win the draw control, her 6th of the night. Lions need to get something on offense. They got plenty of time left in a 2-goal game, but just with offense kind of coming sparingly on both sides, you'd like to get a goal sooner rather than later. Just more or less as a confidence booster than anything else. Just know that, a 2-goal lead, it's doable. Caitlin Hansen orchestrating the offense from the sideline, trying to get her troops set up first, and they might just try to attack her one-on-one. Help is coming. Try to get a backdoor block there. Ferguson gives it away and then commits a foul. That's actually a pretty good foul if you're the Lions, because now they can get back defensively. Might have been a run out the other way and a little bit of a fast break for the Spartans. Frizzle with it now here for Tampa. So gets bumped from behind by Ferguson. Tampa loses it. Great play there from Ferguson. Crowd erupts on one end of the stadium and boos on the other side. Ferguson lost it. She was in 3 players there. Tampa now, as the clock slowly becomes their friend, as they can try to chew up some clock here. Crisco nearly had a cause turnover in the own defensive zone. Tampa does get the clear, is finally bringing it into their offensive third. Lions did force them to chew up nearly 40 seconds of clock, though. Behind the cage, 3 active sticks following her. Madsen, Capolo, and Regan. Don't know how she didn't get in the crease on the doorstep. Save was initially made by Davis. Just wasn't strong enough, as it's going to be a 3-goal Spartan lead, though. Aaron got a piece of it with her stick, but it still just skipped in. And now it's a 9-6 lead. Update on the men's side. They are tied up at 6. Thanks to the latest goal by Daniel Sparks. Getting the Lions back even. That's 9:40 left to go, third quarter. Men's lacrosse team trying to stay perfect in the conference against the Tampa men's team, who is 4-1. Larson with the draw control. And they're going to try to push right away. Catherine Larson inside. Saved by Sutter. That is a big time save by the freshman. All of a sudden, if the Lions are able to get that right off the draw control, that builds momentum. But now, just as momentum would have built, and now swings the other way, is Ferguson. I think they might get her with a card here. That was a little bit excessive. Haven't seen one today, but they won't actually. 53 and counting on the shot clock. Under 12 minutes left to go in regulation. Lions find themselves down a 3 spot. Problem with the zone defense is you can't force the issue as much. Just got to kind of play solid defense for the 90 seconds. Hopefully you don't give up a cutter as they do there. Faking up top, ball loose now. Still loose as Regan tries to force McNeil with it. 7 on the clock as Lions are able to take it away, but well, not for long. Ball still loose, gonna be picked up by Forrester. So Tampa gets a fresh clock. As that clock just continues to tick on the Lions. There's a big shot. And with 10:24 to go in the second half, I hate to say it, but that's going to be an even bigger mountain to climb here for the Lions. Timeout taken by St. Leo. They find themselves down by 4 10:24 left to go in the second half. We'll be back. And we're going to take a look at what's on tap for the next 3 webcasts here for St. Leo University.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any 2 of Domino's new bread twists or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Back here at University Turf Stadium. Lions find themselves down by 4. 10:24 left to go in regulation. Men's team has just taken a 7-6 lead over the Tampa Spartans, which is at Tampa, thanks to a goal by Philip Bouquet in a man-up situation. Men's lacrosse team trying to stay undefeated in the conference, which would be a perfect 6-0, which is where Florida Tech is. They're 6-0 in the conference, so they're trying to fight them out for that 1 spot. Pearson and Forrester. Forrester somehow came down with it. Looked like Pearson had a beat on it. And Forrester, she just doesn't miss with draw controls. Tampa trying to get a quick break, and they will. 5-goal advantage. Maggie Gladden with the latest goal. Forrester, that's her 7th draw control of the night. And if 10 goals at 10:24 might have been the nail in the coffin, 5 goals at 10:06 might just do it. Tampa has just gone 8 unanswered here in the second half. And that subtle switch on the defensive end, like going to the zone from the man, has really bothered the Lions offense. But for the most part, they haven't even been in the offensive zone. I mean, you've had passes like that, just turnovers in the midfield. You've made some pretty good stops, but then you're giving the ball back to Tampa. But the majority of the time, it's been right at the start with the draw controls. 10-9, Spartans lead the category. But really, I mean, St. Leo was up, 8-5 at one point. So it's been a 5-1 draw control run, so to speak, for the Spartans. Tampa can now just eat even more clock. 43 seconds on the shot clock. 9 minutes on regulation. Flip on over to Swanson. And she been stellar for Tampa. 4 goals for Claire this evening. 8:50 now, and big spot shot right away. That one's going to go wide. Madsen thought she had the beat to it, but .13 on the clock. Spartan trying to slip one inside. Big a shot. There's a shot in the back by Regan with 5 on the shot clock. Even though it's from a tough angle, Spartans may just want to try to rip one at the cage anyways. You back it out, you're not going to really have a better chance. Three, 2, and there's the horn. So shot clock violation on the Spartans. Really not the worst thing in the world for them. 8:13 left, and a 5-goal advantage. Polo trying to get the long pass. Pearson knocks it down and nearly gets knocked down. Senecor had that one great move there to start off the second half with a nifty little spin. They just haven't got the ball back to her. Ferguson gets bumped up top. Free position shot coming. Lions need to cash in right here. 7:30 left, down by 5. And a golden opportunity where they have just not been good. 0 for 9. Oh, actually, they're going to back it out to the 12-meter mark. So, not a free position shot. I thought it Kirpin in the arc. Ferguson's going to try to bully her way. Larson with a good little smack down of that. Able to control it. Lions need a goal in a hurry. Ferguson inside. Shot saved by the freshman. Sutter again. Evergreen, Colorado. Having a night. 12th save for her. She's tied now with Aaron Davis. .6:45 and counting. Spartan still has 60 on the shot clock. Regan and Madsen had him. Regan came over on a double. Madsen didn't want to give up her positioning, but really at that point you got to make that move. Crisco trying to just shove Kopczynski out of the way. (11-6) Tampa on top, under 6 to go now in regulation. Inside, going to the ground. Kostabinski. Free position shot coming up here for the Spartans. They are 1 for 8. Getting him off the schneid was Carly Vaquero. Sophomore attack from Mooresville, North Carolina. Losing it right away. Coming out is Davis with her big net as she will scoop it up and look for a little bit of freedom.
Take off the ball right here. Here it comes.
Whistle blown there on the Far sideline. Pull long pass to Pearson. Sarah with 4 black jerseys around her. Gain the clear and get out. Lions have had 9 uncaused turnovers. And I imagine probably 6 of them at least have come in this second half. They went into half with a 6-3 lead. Spartan defense has played just lights out and shut them out in the second half. Trying to get a ball there to Ross is a little too aggressive with the stick. Now it's 5 minutes to go. Reposition shot coming up for Tampa. Little flip in with the backhand by Rachel Crawford, the junior attack from Arnold, Maryland. Has now made it a 12-6 lead. And I'm not certain, but I think with this loss to Tampa, Lions will be eliminated from playoff contention, as both Tampa and Rollins, both reachable teams, have the tiebreak versus the Lions. Tampa currently sits at 3-2, so Lions will most likely drop unless we get a 4-minute miracle here to 2-3. Rollins, in fairness, could lose their last game, but that'll be 3-3. They have the tiebreak, so even if we beat Florida Tech, who's 4-1 in the conference, that's going to do us no good. Same thing. Tampa could drop against Embry-Riddle, who's only 1-3 in the conference, but that probably won't happen. Even if it does, Tampa will have the tiebreak. Goes head-to-head and then win by standing association. .330 left to go. Lexi Wallstead going back in on offense.
Yeah.
3 minutes left to go on the clock. Tampa just looking to bleed out the rest of this clock. 2:13 and counting now in regulation. So it's going to be a tough end for the Lions season. They'll have one more game. It'll be Senior Day this Saturday versus Florida Tech, 12 p.m. start, as we'll honor 3 seniors and a graduate student.
8 seconds! Go! 8 seconds!
Abby Ross, Kaylin Purdy, and Catherine Larson will be the seniors. And then Jody Madsen and Amanda Capolo, who I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure we honored them last year, not knowing if they were to come back for another year for St. Leo. So Lions will be battling for some pride and just one good lasting memory. If they could beat Florida Tech, Florida Tech is a dang good women's lacrosse team. And even though that might not push him into conference playoffs as 4 teams get in, it would be a heck of a way to go out for the seniors, that's for sure. Shot clock turned off. Lions trying to get one last one in the cage. They will play to the bitter end. You can guarantee it with a Caitlin Hansen coach team. 43 on the clock now. Shot went high from Wallstead. It's going to be backed up 37 seconds on the clock. Try to get the slip inside to Wallstead. So they're just going to roll it in the crease, and that's pretty much going to do it. Three, 2, 1. And that's going to do it. The official's going to try to give, oh my goodness, 1 card with what would be 1 second left on the clock. As I guess, oh, maybe they might not address it. Regardless, Tampa's got to get the victory, and they are going to secure the 4th spot in the SSC standings, now moving up to 3-2. Lions will drop to 2-3, and it's really a tough loss for them. Lions now going to 11-5 on the season. Tampa up to 11-5. Don't forget, this Saturday, April 21st, 12 p.m., we get to honor some fantastic seniors here as they get to take on Florida Tech, who is sitting tied atop the conference with Florida Southern. Perennial top 5 team, Florida Tech. So Caitlin Hansen in her first year, 11 games won. Just absolutely phenomenal stuff. And future is bright. You know, only graduating and losing a few, even though key members of the Lions team, they'll be back and better than ever next year. You can believe that. Caitlin Hansen moving into her 2nd season, that would be. So Spartans get the 12-6 victory thanks to 9 unanswered in the second half. As the Lions will come back on Senior Day. Hope to give the seniors one more lasting memory here in the green and gold. So this is Tim Simpson saying so long. You've been watching St. Leo Women's Lacrosse here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.